Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good evening. So right now I'm going to start chapter 2 of the world event. So yeah, let's get it started. So yeah, currently right now we are on this quest to defeat Mercenary. So yeah, let's hop right in. Okay, and it looks like they have a skill. So at the start of the turn, they will make a random enemy bleed. Got it. Okay, currently using our Geisha along with our Gleedy Pet in order to get these battles done. Lord Protector, it's time to pay for the mistakes. Is anyone still interested to take revenge on me? I don't remember anything about my past. I'll have to deal with another elf that seeks revenge. What a waste, considering there are so few of you left. Alright, so it looks like they're starting first. There are a lot of buildings on the board here, and this one gives metal shield, got some healing. As you can see, the skills are getting a little bit better. Okay, we got this melee. Whoops! Oh, we have this melee hero over here. So whenever one of the enemies appear, they will be able to get a bleed skill, and then they will also, when this hero attacks, they'll be able to make enemies in the line bleed. Got some runes, and then we also have the magic spot. More importantly, though, we do have an open lane, so we'll summon over here on lane D, and go for lethal here. So, what mistakes were you talking about? Never. Elves. Elves? Elves don't reveal their secrets. Glad to know that the spelling errors are still in here. Right, so here we have defeated the Mercenary. We'll go back to the roadmap, claim our rewards. Oh. Okay, we have the next quest here. Activate Epic Obelisk in Place of Power 3 times. Again, the Epic Obelisk is the same spot now. The Epic Obelisk is the same thing as the chest from the previous world events. So we'll head over to the Place of Power. And then we will open up some obelisks. So we'll skip the animation and we'll need to activate this 3 times. So here's number 1. As you see, it does count for that quest. So we'll do that 2 more times.
Epic.
And we're getting a lot of storm rage, which is, it's okay. And then the third and final chest right here, obelisk. All right, we are now complete with that quest. So we will now head back to the roadmap to claim the rewards. Okay, so we have the next set of quests here. We have up top, activate guild bonus 5 times. Behind that, we have find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. On the bottom here, we have summon demigods or gods of war 10 times. Okay, I guess they changed it now. It used to say just gods, but now it says gods of war to make it a lot easier for people to understand which chest it is. So usually here I do the top 2 quests over here because this quest here, summon demigods or god of war 10 times, requires you to use gems or demigod scrolls. And we do want to save those for the next chapter if we can get there. So in this case, we'll do the top quest up here. So activate guild bonus 5 times, we'll hit the go. And we are in the guild bonus section here. So right now we just need to activate any guild bonus 5 times. And it doesn't matter for how long, either the 1 day or the 7 day. So we're going to activate, let's see. We're actually going to activate, not really sure how many. Normally if I were putting in more chests in order to get more runes, I would activate this quest here. This one to unlock the chest faster. But for simplicity's sake, I'm going to actually activate this bonus here. So this one here is the hero boost, cost a little bit less. This will help for some of the quests in this chapter and the later chapter. So in this case, I'll just do the 1 day. And as you'll see, it does count over here. So we'll do that 4 more times. Also, the bonuses on the right tend to be a little less than the bonuses on the left. As you saw, that one was around 540. And then this one here was, well, this one's 550. So a little bit of savings can go a long way. We'll activate once more. And we are now complete with that quest. So we'll close that up. We'll claim the reward. And we'll move on. Okay, the next quest here is find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. I'm going to head out of the roadmap and then first go over to the daily quest section. The reason why is because of the chests that you can open in the daily quest, some of them can get you a lot of souls. So I can see here 700, we can get here for 1,400, etc., etc. So if we can complete some of these quests, this will help us out. The number of souls you get in these chests depends upon which league you're in. Currently we're in League 1, so that is why you can see the numbers here. So we're going to hop around for a little bit and then grab some rares. You can also evolve them in your squad, but again, because these quests are already here, we might as well try and complete some of them and get the souls needed. You see, we claimed some of the rewards for the journey, and because of that, we did get some rares. Keep going. Going to go over to the guild section and then send some heroes off in the turf war. Okay, and as you see, we do get some souls here as a result of the turf war participation. And because of that, that also counts for that quest. So we are now complete with that. Let's see where they want us to send heroes. Okay, sure. And I guess I'll just throw a whole bunch over. Ooh, I can't even attack right now because the clash is in progress. So that is why we're unable to attack. But we'll attack after about 6 or 7 minutes. We can just do that offline. Okay, but more importantly, the quest is now complete. So we'll head back over to the roadmap and claim the reward. So we can move on. Okay, the next quest here is to defeat Puppet. Okay, it looks like they have a skill. So at the start of the turn, they will summon a zombie. We'll take a look at it as soon as it comes to play. This is getting ridiculous. Aren't you tired of being collector's puppet? Puppet. And it amazes me how you're still able to stand on your feet. Of course, I'm tired of it, and I'll take my revenge on him for everything he's done with my body. But first, I'll defeat you, and you will join our army. So in other words, the puppet is going to create another puppet. Okay, we're going to skip the turn because we do want to see that puppet, but we will take a look at the buildings and we'll see a little less stats than usual. A little more health on the boss and then a lot of those rooms. Okay, so we'll skip the turn to show you what the zombie looks like. Okay, this is the zombie. This one, when it's attacked, it will poison the enemy for some damage. Okay, we've got this range hero over here. This one has flight and then has a death trigger, so when it dies, it freezes a random enemy. Going to actually summon this Yorick over here on lane D because it is open. And then we'll just deal lethal here. Okay, so that was Puppet. Okay, going back to the roadmap to collect our rewards. Okay, it looks like we have actually completed another quest over here. So let's take a look at what we have. So up top, we have Soulbind the event rares 5 times. Behind that, we have Boost Legendary Heroes 4 times. On the bottom here, we have find 1400 souls of Living Dead, Soul Hunter, or Elwin Fierce. Those are the event epics. So we're going to try and do all 3 of these quests as usual. So we'll do this one first. So Soulbind the event rares 5 times. Because we have these heroes before, we are already complete with this quest. If you have to Soulbind, you just go over to the hero in the squad and then click the Soulbind tab and then use your dust in order to Soulbind the heroes. So in this case, we'll just claim the reward so we can get to the next quest. So the quest behind, Boost Legendary Heroes 4 times. As you saw in a couple of quests before, we activated the guild bonus in order to help us out here. So we will actually go for that. We might not have enough dust actually, but we'll take a look in and we'll see. So we're going to head back out on the roadmap and then we'll go to our squad section. We'll also see how much dust we have. So we'll just click on any hero and then go over to the boost. And you see we have roughly about 4,000. Should be enough up until chapter 3. So what we'll do is we will actually, we're going to actually filter for our legendaries first. We have them as our favorites. And then we're going to find heroes with low levels. So that way it will cost less. As you'll see here, this one here with the boost on level 16 is 134. This one at 13 is 75. Okay, so taking a look, see what we have. And we need to boost 4 of those. We have this one that we actually leveled up from before. So we'll boost that one first. As you see, it does count for a quest. Not really sure if it does our quest. Okay, it does. So we need to do that 3 more times. Okay, still looking around. See here, this one is level 12. Okay, this one's also 107. Okay, just looking around some more. That one's level 20. Okay, this one's at 107. I'm going to go over to the event section and see if there is currently a bonus that is lowering the cost of some boosts. It's usually on the bottom here. So in this one here, it says boost of chaos heroes cheaper by 30%. You can see from the dust icon here as well. So in this case, we will look for actually legendaries with levels that are low. So filtering for legendaries, filtering next for chaos, and then we'll see here we have some at level 16, 14, 12. Okay, we have another 12. And well, we have the 2 and we have some 13s. So let's do the level 12 ones. So we'll do this one, save ourselves a little bit of dust. This one will be number 3. As you see, the cost of the boost does go up, so that is why we're hopping around in order to boost our heroes. Then we should do a level 13, and that should be enough. Okay, good, yes. All right. So we are now complete with that quest. We are not going to claim our rewards quite yet, as we do want to get the other reward on the bottom if we can. So the quest on the bottom is find 1,400 souls of the event legendaries. We'll head back once again to the squad. Before that, though, let's see if we can do something else. We are going to look around here. We can open up this epic chest in our daily, what is it called? The Mighty Pass, and see if we can actually get some of these heroes. Epic. Okay, we also do have the option to try and get some over here in the Divine Arena. I'm not actually going to cover this Divine Arena because we do have this up in another video, but we can, you know, we'll just do some Evolve instead. So we'll just go over to the squad, and then let me also see if we do have that Evolve bonus available. Looks like we do. Okay, so this here, the Self-Perfection, that does allow us to lower the amount of souls we need to evolve. Okay, going to go over to our squad as mentioned. Going to filter next for the rares, and then in particular our event rares. All of them this time are Chaos and also melee heroes. So we have this Kelhorn, or the rare version of the Kelhorn. And I think we will do the full evolve over here. As you can see, 12,000 is plenty enough. So we'll just do that. And as you see, it does count for this particular quest, so we are now complete. We have to refilter out for these things here, so that way we can continue requesting souls for the week. Okay, now going to head back to the roadmap, so that way we can collect both the quest of the 700 runes and the 1100 runes, as you see right here. Okay, the next quest here is Defeat Collector. Yay. Okay, and Collector this time does not have a skill. Very surprising. Okay, so let's hop right in. And here we meet. I must admit that Collector is quite a strange name for someone like you. I must admit, Lord Protector, I don't care what you like. Soon, you'll join the army of immortal soldiers. Speaking of that, you'll have to explain yourself. Rude. Okay, looking at the buildings once again. So we have a little bit of stats. Nothing too much to worry about. Okay, we have a magic spot over here along with some runes. We do have an open lane on lane C, so we'll summon our range hero with the high attack. Yeah. And there we go. What are you trying to achieve? A chive? By attempting to kill me. And what does Tairiel Kelhorn have to do with this? I really do wonder how to pronounce this. Do you think after I would tell you everything after your victory? This is how it usually works. Haha. No. I'll wait for your meeting with Tyrell. I want to see your astonishment. Okay. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but we'll do what we can. All right, so that was the collector over there. We'll go back to the roadmap and collect our rewards. Collecting our rewards from the collector. Haha. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. We have, up top, spend 1,300 copper coins. Behind that, we have Soulbind the event epics 5 times. On the bottom here, we have spend 15,000 runes. Again, similar to the branch from before, we don't want to spend our resources down here because we will need to use the runes in chapter 3. So in this case, we're going to go up top. So here, this quest, spend 1,300 copper coins. We'll hit the go. And this takes us over to the black market. This is found where you can do the, where is it? Dark Tower and the pit. So in this case, we just need to spend 1,300 copper coins. And in this case, we do have a couple of good things. We could spend it on the Epic Masora, Epic Grace, Tiling Dragon Dance, which is not bad. You want to put a few more levels into Dark. But I think this is going to be fine. This one is actually going to be a very strong hero. So we'll just spend the 2,500 over here. As you see, it does count. Ooh, and we actually spent 2,000 copper coins. Oh, that's probably a different quest. That's a different quest. But where's the quest we were doing? Maybe it was the 2,000. Okay, well, we'll spend some more while we're here. Oh, 1,300 copper coins. Okay, so there's one more quest that's out there. Where's that? I want to see where it is. So The main quest here, the one in the chapter, is 1,300 copper coins, but I'm looking for where the other two quests are. So 300 over here for the daily, and then 2,000 here for the weekly. Got it. Sure. We need as many Mighty Pass points as possible so that we can get some free legendaries down the line. But more importantly, we do have that main quest complete, so we'll claim the reward. Okay, the quest behind Soulbind the event epics 5 times. As mentioned before, we do have these heroes, so that's why this one is complete. So we'll claim the rewards and we will move on. Okay, the next quest here is defeat Avenger. Okay, and looks like they have a skill. So at the start of the turn, we'll make 2 random enemies bleed some damage. This is an upgrade of a previous skill that we've seen before. So we'll hop right in and yeah. I have questions, and I need you to be honest with me. Honest? Nobody cared about honesty when they were slaying us one after another. You have to answer for that. I think your master will be displeased if you kill me yourself. So let's do it the opposite way. It's opposite day. Okay, let's take a look at some of these buildings once again. Nothing too much to worry about. We do have these magic spots. Sorry, not magic spots, but the runes. And once again, we do have open lanes in both A and D, so we'll just summon a hero on lane A with a strong attack. And there we go. You've won, but Tayril is already close. He'll make you suffer just as much as the elves did. I'm already waiting for our meeting. At least there will be a worthy opponent. Alright, so that was the Avenger. I guess we have avenged against the Avenger. Lovely. Okay, we're going to head back to the roadmap. We'll claim our rewards. Okay, and we'll move on. So the next set of quests we have here, up top we have spend 1,000 gems. Behind that we have reborn the event epics 5 times. On the bottom here we have level up the event epics to level 13. See, well, this will actually be the first time that we don't have this bottom quest complete, and that'll actually help us out because then we will be able to get more runes if we decide to do all 3. I'm a little hesitant because we are running low on gems. As you see, we have roughly about 1,400, and we will need those gems for chapter 3. So normally at this point here, we would be spending the 1,000 gems. But in this case, we're just going to skip it, and we're just going to try and do this bottom quest over here. So, well, let's see. So we have to level up the event epics to level 13. We currently have one of those heroes at level 4. So we will try and level those up as well. We have a little bit of gold. So we will see if we can level them up. We'll head over to our squad. We'll actually see which one of them is at level 4 and then go from there. So we're filtering for the epics, heroes that we can level up, and then chaos heroes. In this case, we do have a Kelhorn over here, or the epic Kelhorn. Let's see what else we have. So that one's at level 4. We have the hero here. Okay, we do want to filter for that. And then we have the Storm Rage hero. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to have enough. So this one's only at level 1. And then the Epic Dead Lord, that's also at level 1. And we do actually want to save more copies so that we can evolve into this Dead Lord. That could be very useful. So instead, we're going to then level up for this Epic Kelhorn. We also do have this here at level 16. So once we do get to level 3, once we get to chapter 3, we'll be able to complete the chapter, assuming we don't end up reborning this. Oh, we can't even reborn anyways. So in this case, yeah, we will only level up this level 4. So as you'll see, it starts at level 4. We'll get it to level 13, and then we will complete the quest. As you can see, you can see that the levels do start counting for this quest. The other thing too is that the level up cost is a little higher as every time we level up. So that's why I'm a little concerned about the amount of gold that we're using. Okay, we're at level 12, and one more should take care of that. Okay, so as you can see, we're now complete. We're going to head back to the roadmap to collect the reward. Okay, we have the next quest here is get 3 legendary heroes in a summon orange chest. We're going to head out of the roadmap and then actually look around and see where legendary chests can be. So we do have 2 here. We also do have 2 that are going to open in about 2 days, but we're not going to wait that long. So we could open 2 from the league. Let's see here. Could potentially have some in the Mighty Pass. We only have 4,000 points, and the very first chest here is at 8,000. Okay, so in this case, I guess we'll try and, I guess we can do some pit and then get some open. We only need to open 1 chest because we do have the 2 here. So I guess we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and we will try to not only complete this quest, but then also complete some pit as well. So in this case, we will start doing some pit. Okay, so currently we are on the next bosses here for the pit run this week. We are on Grove Keeper Gront. Let's take a look at his skills. So whenever he is attacked, we'll deal damage to a random enemy for each nature ally. Okay, every second turn, we'll give block to nature allies. All right, and then on the 5th turn, we'll summon Groot, Silent Guardian, to the first row. So a couple of things. I've actually played against this pit boss on the Sad Boy account, and so there is a little bit of strategy that you can apply to this particular boss. So for this one here, so every time they're attacked, they will deal damage to one of our heroes for every nature ally. We do want to get rid of as many nature allies as possible, so that way we take less damage to whichever enemy ends up getting attacked. On top of that too, you want to summon heroes on the bottom lanes, so that way it doesn't trigger off that skill as much. So that's the strategy out, at least for that first skill. This second skill here, so every second turn they're going to get blocked to their nature allies, so we want to destroy as many of their nature allies as possible before the second turn. And then also realizing because they will have block, we will need to find another way to deal damage, such as poison, bleed, curse, etc, etc. On top of that, on the 5th turn, because they're going to have the Groot Silent Guardians, they're going to come in the first row. So a couple of things are going to happen. One is that our heroes in the line will get silenced because that's what Groot does. Groot also has some decent defense. And on top of that, it will come in the first row. So in order to not have the Groots come out there, you actually do want to have some heroes alive so that your heroes won't get silenced. So this battle will be a little backwards because we want to keep some heroes alive in the first row so that way the Groot can't spawn in that row, and because of that then our heroes won't be silenced and then we'll be able to continue using their skills. So up until the 5th turn we are going to be playing mostly weaker heroes, and then once those Groots come into play then we'll actually go off in terms of our summons. So hopefully our strategy here will work out and we won't need to use too many attempts, as I do want to use the legendary chest here, which will count as rewards for this quest. So let's hop right into I was going to say Groot, but it's not, it's Gront. Why would they? All right, let me switch over our skin first because we are also doing pit. So we're going to go back to the pirate and then also equip our Gleedy pet. Okay, I'm going to head back over to Dungeon Trials and we will start this off. Okay, so as mentioned, we are going to be using weaker heroes. We do have the damage pentagrams over here, and typically we can have 5, but we only have spots for 4 because of these buildings and the magic spots on the field along with the runes. Let's take a look at the buildings first, and we'll see what we have to deal with. So we have block here, right? A building here that also gives block. Start with some chiroptons, which have vampirism and then it has attack steal. Okay, and then we also have some magic spots here. 2 of them will give us vampirism, and then 2 here will give block. So I think we're actually going to wait for our damage pentagrams until next turn when we start wiping out some of these buildings, so that way we can get the most amount of damage pentagrams. Also at the same time, because those Groots are also going to come out and play, we want to have heroes that have high stats so that even when they're silenced, they're still going to be useful to us. So on top of all of this, I guess we'll start with this hero with the high health. This one here can get us some extra damage because of the archers, but we do want to get rid of the nature heroes first. These here, the building, this building, as you can see with the symbol, this building here is order, so we don't have to worry about that. So I'm just going to go with this hero first over here on, we'll go with this hero first on D3. Okay, so we got this melee hero over here that summons a totem behind themselves, and then at the end of the turn will give spikes. Also, it does have block because of the block rune. That totem here will give health to allies around themselves, so that helps for this building, and then also this building here as well. Still only have 4 spots for the magic spots, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, this will still be fine. We're going to summon this prince over here on a 3, just seeing if we have enough damage. So it's 59. Oh, we're not going to have because of the block over here. So, we'll do what we have to do. Okay, can't really get those. And then as you saw, we took some random damage over here because of the skill. Okay, still only 4. And maybe this hero might still be alive. So block over here for 36. That could happen. Okay, so this hero here, this one gives bleeding to another enemy when it comes into play. And so because of that, we could potentially get rid of these heroes. We're going to go with this melee hero over here on a... Let's think about this. So I don't want to destroy that. We're actually going to be placing this over here on A2. And the reason why is because I don't think this hero can be destroyed. Because this already has enough block. So we want to keep this hero alive, so that way, this if we keep this melee hero over here alive on A4, we'll be able to have this hero continue to give its bleeding skill. All right, so we have the Lancelot over here. This one reflects damage to an enemy once any of the allies are attacked. Does have bleeding right now from the Ariok. And then also here it gives block at the end of the turn, which is not what we need. Next turn, we're going to see block given to all nature allies, which includes all of these over here. This is not bad. Let me see how much block is on this. So it's 35. So 35 plus 94, that's 129. Oh, so that's actually going to be too much. I'm actually going to go with this range hero over... Actually, yeah, we'll go with this hero over here on the Vampirism rune. This comes into play, deals some damage to all the enemies. That is okay. Next turn, we're going to see all those Groots come on play. And because they're going to come on the first row, that means only one of them is going to happen here. Not sure if I want to go with the magic spots. No. So we need to wait one more turn. We'll go with a melee hero with the high health. I do want to save this hero with the high attack for when the Groot does come out. So I'm actually going to summon this over here on C2 here. Also have this melee hero here. It gives blocks to allies. Okay, has some spikes. We saw the Groot come out, and you can see it does have these skills. Minus the bleeding that the Ariok has given. And now, since all of the Groots have come out, we can now start going on our summons. So we have the Kong Monkey King. This one gives block to melee allies for a turn. This also combos with that skill with the nature damage, and then also the block given to nature allies. As you can see, most of their rows are blocked, so it actually won't trigger off this skill because we're not attacking the Warlord. So we start setting up. So in this case, we have some block over here, could do that. I do want to get rid of many of these heroes so we can start doing these damage pentagrams again. Let's see, won't be able to get rid of this building, which is unfortunate. I do want to keep this alive, so see, actually this will be destroyed. Place this over here. Protect. This is fine. We'll go over here with this melee hero just to attack this. Okay, we are almost there. Great. Okay, so we now have 5 spots, so we will do our damage pentagrams. And then, let's see. So if I do that, they'll attack that. I don't want to actually attack their Warlord quite yet, as I don't want to ruin this hero being silenced. So I'm not going to do our shark summons yet. May have to take it very slow. We're going to be attacking here. We're going to be taking, let's see, how much is it? So 23 times 1. Whoops. All of these are nature except for this one. Put this range hero actually over here just to deal some damage. I do want to get rid of the Lancelot at some point. Alright, so it looks like the Ariok is gone due to the reflect damage. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Oh, you know, we do have this hero with immunity. This is Chernamore, so that'll help us out. Let's see how much block is on this. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. So we're actually going to go summon this melee hero over here on... Thinking about this. This is way too much block, and that's also going to trigger off the reflect damage. So we'll actually summon this melee hero over here on A3. Alright, at least we got rid of the Chernamore. Okay, I'm going to wait 2 more turns until we do our shark summons so that we can draw out the Groots, attack, and then have shuffles ready to get rid of these heroes. So let's see, so this hero will have the extra attack, that's good. This one here has block, that's also good. I'll summon this hero with the high health just to help us block for now. This one here does poison damage at the end of the turn to adjacent, and then we'll also heal our Warlord. On top of that, it does have a death trigger. We'll summon a stone golem. Right. Ooh, we do have some attack steal. That'll be nice. Do that. That over here. We'll need to wait one more turn. Let me see how much reflect is on this. So it has 111 spikes, though. That's very big. All right, so in this case, I'm going to go with this hero with the... we'll get rid of the low health hero, or low attack hero, rather. And I'll place it over here. On... No, I don't want to trigger off that damage skill. I'll place it over here.
Yeah!
Okay, so those Groots are now out in play. We have the damage pentagrams now destroying the Groots. That's good. Okay, let's see. So how many extra attacks are on this? So 3 extra attacks, so that'll be number 1. Won't be able to destroy this because of the block on that. But we can go for some attack steal. That'll help us out. Nature, we do want to, if we can somehow get rid of these heroes. So I'm going to do a shuffle, see if we can find any type of silence or board wipe or anything like that. We have some poison damage. Sure, that might actually help out for a little bit. And technically, because this Churn won't be able to get an attack boost because it is immune, we won't be able to run over this hero, but we'll be able to stop the other hero from attacking here. So we're going to summon this Queen Anata over here on A2 so that we can get some poison damage, and then also we'll get that extra poison damage around targets for later. So we have some sort of way to get around these heroes with the high block on them. Okay, ooh, we have the Deadlord over here, does some transform. We can actually go with this melee hero. This one here sets the health of one of the enemies to 1 except buildings, so there's a chance we could actually get rid of this hero with the very high block. And we'll summon on the Vampirism Rune. Okay, we're going to be getting rid of the Lancelot, which is very nice. Got some more of that poison damage going on. Okay, Churnmore is now gone. Okay, I do want to keep this hero alive for a couple more turns. And at the same time, I don't want to destroy this. So I'm actually going to go with this hero with the... yeah, actually, we'll go with this building over here. This one's not bad. This building here will also deal some damage to enemies when they come into play. Okay, we will be triggering off that damage skill one more time, and then also we'll see some block damage. This hero here deals extra damage whenever block does trigger. So if we attack any enemy that has block, we'll see it go off. So this will go off one more time. I'm going to go with our, let's see, don't want to do that. Go with the melee hero over here with the high health just to block. And we're going to summon on the Vampirism Rune, so just in case. Right, you can see the poison going off, getting rid of some more heroes. Next turn, we're going to see that Groot happen. Okay, let's see how much poison's on this. So we'll be able to destroy this. Poison's going to happen. We're going to be taking at least some more damage. We're going to wait one more turn because of the Groots coming out. See, this hero here, this building here deals damage to an enemy when it comes on play. That will help us against the Groots coming out. So yeah, sure. Going to be placing it over... We'll place it over here on a C2 to give us some protection with the Vampirism Rune. Vampirism spot, rather. Oh, I forgot one more damage, but that's okay. There you can see there's a lot of poison on this. There's also some... Oh, there's no poison on this. Oh, that's fortunate. All right, so this is fine. We will go now with our Shark Summons to see if we can deal some damage. Oh, well, a combo here could trigger off the damage. Do need to get rid of this Lancelot. So I'm going to summon this range hero over here on D1. This one here gives us 2 Flammy Hellies. Another hero on the board, and then we can give some protection here with the Mental Shield. Okay, almost getting rid of all of those heroes. We'll do another shuffle, see if we can find some more ways to get rid of these nature heroes. This one gives a health boost to allies around, also has some block because of the Lancelot. So we'll do another shuffle. Ooh, not bad. This one will actually help us get rid of all the nature heroes. So we're going to summon the Yorick over here on, summon over here on B2. Comes into play and deals damage to enemies in the line, or all heroes. And so because of that, there are no nature heroes on the field, and we won't take that extra damage. All right, so we have the Kong Monkey King again. This one will reflect damage equal to the attacking enemy of their own attack. So this will be destroyed, but it does have Reborn, so we'll come back. Not going to do a Shark Summon yet, again, because we don't want our reflect damage to happen. But we can summon some other heroes to attack for now. Let's see. So this one has block of 60, so this will still be destroyed, so that's good. Going to go with this range hero over here on D2 for some protection. So we get rid of that. Okay, got rid of those. And now we have an open field again. So now we can start our Shark Summons. And we'll do that right after the Groots come out. For now, we'll try and deal as much damage as we can. Do want to get rid of this hero here, the totem behind this hero. So in this case, we'll just summon our range hero over here. This one gets an attack boost for every ally on our side. And again, we'll just make sure we're getting rid of the nature hero so we can go for the attack. Ouch. All right, so all of those heroes are gone. We could go for some more damage. The Groots are going to come on play, and we do want to run them over. So we could go with the, we can go actually go with, I don't mind losing this hero. This is fine. All right, so now we'll see all the Groots come out. They will silence all these heroes, silence all the buildings. No more skills. We will finally do our Shark Summon on turn 21. Okay, we'll combo that off with the attack boost here to give an attack boost to all male allies. Or male enemies, whatever you want to call it. So the Groots will be gone. This will be gone. This has a little bit of block, but should be destroyed here. 300, 500. Okay, and we have some sudden deaths, so we can deal some damage. Just going to go with this range hero with okay stats, and going to summon it over here on C1. There's also triple damage pentagrams now, so we want to draw heroes so that we can deal the damage to them.
Whoa!
Okay, we have another totem coming up from the Cursed Shaman. So this will be destroyed in combat, 160, 290. We need to deal 40 damage. Yeah, we can summon one more hero. I think we can wait maybe one more turn, as we do want to use this time to get rid of some bad heroes. So this one has low attack, so we'll just summon that. Get rid of some nature heroes. Oh, okay, I can just go for lethal instead. I forgot about this hero attacking. All right, so that was Grovekeeper Gront. You can see a very long battle. We did change what we did in order to actually battle. Normally we just summon heroes as hard as we can, but because of the Groots coming out and that silence and the extra nature damage, we want to control where the board was. All right, so we got some rewards. Let's see what we get. Got some Freddy, also got some runes because we are currently in the world event. Okay, well, we will do the next boss here. So this is Rudolf the Stern. Let's take a look at his skills. All right, so attack stealing triggers will deal damage to the enemy Warlord. Every third turn will freeze a random enemy forever. Yikes. Okay, and on the sixth turn here, we'll deal damage to the enemy Warlord for every frozen enemy. So a couple things. So we'll see here that they will have the attack steal trigger on their heroes, or potentially their Warlord. And then we'll deal damage to our Warlord whenever attack steal happens. So we will want to find a way to boost our attack because we'll have the attack steal. And then their heroes are also going to get stronger because they will be stealing our attack. So we'll keep that in mind. On the third turn, we will have one of our heroes, random enemy being us, frozen forever. So that's unfortunate. We'll be slowing down an attack. So we want to deal as much damage as we can. And then also potentially have heroes that could remove freeze or just are immune. We've already used an immune hero from the previous battle, which is unfortunate, but we'll do what we can. And on that sixth turn, we'll take damage to our Warlord for every frozen enemy. So that second skill here on the third turn freeze will combo off with this skill. This will actually happen, so we'll have two heroes that are at least frozen, if not more. We want to make sure we have as few heroes as possible frozen on that sixth turn, so that we take as little damage as we can. And because we're going to be taking a lot of extra damage with every one of these skills, we want to have some way to heal our Warlord, gain some health. We do have the Gleedy pet, but even then, we still want to find other ways to do so. All right, so we do have our one attempt, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay, so we got a couple things going on the board. We have the mental shield buildings, which will help us out a lot, so we will want to find a way to protect those. Okay, we have a couple of magic spots as well. And then finally we have a poison rune. Okay, so we're going to start with the damage pentagram first. We have triple coverage over here on lane C, so we want to draw heroes over here. Going to go, let's see, I'm going to go with hero with a high health first, and then start off. So we'll just summon this over here on C3. And again, summoning heroes on lane C so we can draw them over. Okay, we have the Shaolin. This one has a couple of things. It has an attack boost to all allies when it attacks, and then also has the death trigger to deal damage to one of our heroes. Let's see. Suppose we could find a way to actually freeze this for now. This hero will freeze one of the enemies at the end of the turn, and they'll protect this metal shield building for a turn. They may still end up destroying it, but that's okay. I'm going to summon it over here on... Yeah, I'm actually going to summon this over here on B2 so that we can keep the spot here open for the melee hero. Okay, very interesting. So they summon the Danny Croc. This one here does attack steal whenever it attacks. We'll also get spikes when one of our heroes attacks. It is behind this melee hero, so it won't be able to attack, but we still want to find a way to get rid of this soon. We have combat over here, could freeze here. So there is a chance we would be able to actually freeze the Shaolin again. I'm going to go with the ranged hero over here on A1. Just to deal some damage. Okay, and... Oh, we froze the Danny Croc, which is... Yeah, it's okay. Oof. Okay, so we have the Lady Medusa. This one here freezes one of our heroes in the line whenever they are summoned in the line. Also, it does attack steal from our male heroes, which in this case is this one here. Oh, and then let's see... All right, so I'm not sure which one of our heroes is actually frozen forever. It doesn't say. Oh, I guess it's probably this one because this one is frozen, but it also doesn't say. Yeah, this is fine. All right, so we're going to go with our shark summons to actually deal some damage. I do want to be able to attack the Danny Croc. As you can see, there are more heroes frozen. We're slowing down all these heroes in the line because they're setting the attack of the enemies in line for 1 per turn. And this hero here, this Lancelot, can deal reflect damage. Do want to keep that alive so that we can have these heroes just deal damage while they're being attacked. I'm going to summon it over here behind this melee hero. This one has evasion and pretty high health as well. So I'm going to summon it over here on C2. No attacks for now, that's fine. While that reflect damage happening, get rid of the Medusa. We have this Cernan Archdruid. This one steals attack from our heroes. Also, we'll summon a Vanikori, which does reflect damage and some other stuff. Do want to keep our heroes alive over here. Let's see how much spikes is on this Danny Croc. Okay, so a lot of spikes. I guess this is what the mental shield is for, so that we can protect ourselves from the damage. I do want to protect this hero as well because it is freezing. So we'll summon our melee hero over here just to attack the Cernan. Okay, and then we froze the Danny Croc because that's the only enemy on the field. Okay, how much spikes does it have now? 186. All right, so we want a hero that can actually survive this as we won't be able to deal damage to it without it. So I'm going to do a shuffle. I could do this one here with a freeze. Reflect damage. Yeah, I guess it's... Well, we'll still be able to reflect. That's fine. We're going to go with this range hero with the high health. Won't be able to attack. So we'll be able to freeze. No, I'm actually going to do a shuffle, see if we can find a way to get rid of this. Okay, we might have something. So this Strick over here gets extra damage for every enemy that's on the board first. And then we can deal some splash damage. That'll help us out. Next turn, we're going to see another freeze, and then we're going to take some damage. Okay, so we're going to have to wait one more turn to get this through. We're going to go with this melee hero with the high health. It'll at least take the spikes damage, and then we'll be able to block against the Danny Croc. And then you saw we took some damage over here, and that's fine. You have a couple frozen heroes. We have the Vanikori that is reflecting damage when we attack it. Also, we'll give, let's see, heal and then attack boost. Combat will destroy that, so that's good. Gonna summon the Strick over here on C1 with protection on with both of these melee heroes. You can see we can also now deal damage to both this melee hero and this one here. Okay, let's see how much damage we're dealing. We are dealing 130, so that'll be enough to destroy the Danny Croc. Then also the Shaolin as well. Guess we'll summon this range hero over here on the poison spot. Okay, so that's gone. We now got rid of all the buildings, so we can open the lanes up for damage. It's Danny Croc again. This is fun. So we'll summon this range hero next on a 1 to destroy the Danny Croc. And then we'll just keep on going for attacks. Another frozen hero again. wish they said something here that this hero is frozen forever. I guess it's because it doesn't have the word freeze there, but as you can see, the heroes aren't moving, so that's why it's still working out. So we have another Vanakori. We could give an attack boost to this. It's 55, so that would be 260. So not quite enough to destroy this. 260. We could, with Dust, we could actually give it 276. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that'll help us get through this a little quicker. So we'll use our Dust in order to give this a boost. So now if we give the boost, it will put it at 2. I still can't do math. That's bad. That's 276. All right, so if we find a way to deal some splash damage, that would be good. Or poison or something. You know, we have no, we don't have another range hero. We can deal extra damage this way. We have the Ghosta. This deals extra damage whenever one of our heroes attacks, but that probably won't be enough. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, we'll summon the Ghost over here. Deal some extra damage over to that Warlord. Okay, so at least now the Vanakori is gone. Okay, another Shaolin again. We will just deal as much damage as we can. We do have, as you can see, we have some freeze runes. They did come out from when the Lady Medusa was destroyed. We're going to go, let's see, we're going to go next with our attack boost over to our male heroes. And then, want to keep on dealing damage. Do want to get rid of these freeze runes too. They have been summoning some older heroes, but I think this will be okay. I'm going to summon the Jolnir. This one here deals extra damage for any non-order hero coming into play. Well, it starts with more damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be dealing a lot of damage. And I will actually summon this hero over here on A2. The reason why is because this hero gives an extra attack to 2 of our melee heroes at the end of the turn. And so with that, we can actually have this hero attack at least one time. Then also deal some extra damage. Okay, combat here. With the extra attack, this will actually have lethal. So we'll just do one more summon to get rid of this. We're going to do this just to get rid of our squad. And there we go. So that was Rudolf the Stern. Okay, we also did get a legendary chest as well, which we do need for that quest. Very good. Okay, the rewards, we got some Grimoire Nightchild. Not bad. Okay, so, well, we will have the next 2 pit bosses tomorrow when we have some more attempts. So that is Hawkeye Deathbringer. And then the final one is Prince Zahak. So we'll see you guys at least then for the pit. And just for purposes of this particular video, we're not ending here, but just for the pit segment, we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off. But we are going to, well, we're going to now continue with the world event. So we do have those 2 legendary chests that we opened. We're going to open one more over here in the league and then just complete that quest. So as you can see, we are now done. We have this quest, we have this chest and that will help us complete. Got some runes, got a nice amount of Hanako. We'll head back actually over to our squad so we can change our heroes to fight with. Okay, we'll head back to the roadmap. We'll claim the rewards. Okay, we are on the final quest of Chapter 3, so defeat Deadlord. Okay, and they do have a couple of skills, actually. So at the start of the turn, we'll summon a zombie, okay? And at the start of the turn, we'll transform a random melee enemy into a zombie. We will slow our battle down for this battle so that we can see the stats of those. But yeah, we'll hop right in. I thought we'd already find out who was behind the attempts on my life. Tell your master that he may not send assassins as a distraction. We weren't a distraction from the very start. Ooh. Okay, so we do have these buildings, as you see here. A little stat boost, some blocking, some health, everything. We got a magic spot, along with some runes. Okay, I'm going to summon this melee hero over here on D3. This will come into play and deal some damage to the enemies. All right, so a couple things. We have the zombie transform. We also have this other zombie over here. All right, we will, let's see, we have this range hero that summons a zombie in front of themselves. Okay, more importantly, we do have the 2 open lanes, so we'll summon the range hero over here on lane C. And there you go. So that was Vassal. I've got to say that you have a problem with instilling in fear. I think it's instilling, but we'll go instilling for now. And the whole idea is kind of strange. You'll see what awaits you yet. and silly. All right, so that was the Dead Lord. Why did it say vassal? All right, so we'll go back to the roadmap. We'll claim the rewards. Okay, and we are now on the biography card / end of chapter 2. So, biography of Deadlord. Brought to life with the help of dark magic, Deadlord obeyed his master unquestioningly, as his large army of the dead. They knew no fatigue, and each time they fought to their last breath to find brief peace before the next summon. Until recently, the zombies were the perfect soldiers for the black mages, but during one of the rituals, something went wrong. Deadlord had started to remember his past life in bits and pieces, and as soon as he finds out who he really was, his master, and perhaps all the living things, will be in trouble. This hero has a lot of stuff going through here. Got a sword, got an arrow. I thought that was a cheeseburger. That can't be a cheeseburger. Okay, so we'll claim the rewards. And we will head into Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Lust for Vengeance. Bad news, Lord Protector. Collector and Tyrell have indeed teamed up to kill you. The former hopes to gain unrivaled power and turn you into his immortal servant, while the latter seeks to avenge his people. This time, the situation is truly difficult, considering the army of zombies on your doorstep. But wait, Deadlord, their leader, seems vaguely familiar to me. All right, so here are the rewards for Chapter 3. If we complete this, we'll get 1,000 Tyrell, which is not bad. Get some Demigod Scrolls, a little medal over here, and then the biography card. So we'll hop into Chapter 3. We'll also take a look at that other the biography card that we had at the end of Chapter 2. So, did we read this one already? Oh, no, we did not. So this one here is Chapter 2, the Army of Immortals. It seems that there is indeed a bounty on your head, and assassins of all kinds have become regular visitors to your castle. Could it be that the rumors are true, and it is Tyrell Kelhorn who has started to hunt you? This legendary elf killer has not been heard for many years. Why would he be interested in you now? And why would he ask a necromancer known as Collector for help? All right, so, yeah, I guess that was the card over here. Oops, I gotta head back to the roadmap. Okay, so we have the next quest over here, defeat Necromancer. We are currently out of attempts as usual, so we'll have to wait. And once that happens, we'll try and start Chapter 3. So yeah, we will see you guys later as we wait for more attempts. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.